series of Mass Effect, where she played the female Commander Shepard. We have Jennifer Hale.
Hi, you guys. Thanks for coming out. I have a request. Can we bring up the lights in the room a bit so I can see all the people as well as they can see me? Because you guys are really what this is about.
Awesome, I think we've got some questions ready.
Yes.
Hi. Firstly, did you like your box of Pokki that I gave you?
Thank you so much. I loved it, Strawberry Pokki.
Yes, strawberry is the best flavor. So I was just wondering, I always ask this question to every voice actor who comes to Aayla. What was the worst injury you ever had? Do you have an injury story you'd be willing to tell?
Oh my God.
Whether it be gross or not?
I'm a collection of injury stories.
Yes, please.
I finally found out I've hit my limit in concussions. I didn't know there was a limit in concussions. Let's see. There was a time I broke up with mountain biking because I Supermaned off my bike and split my head open.
Oh.
The best one though, it's just too gross to tell in public though. It involves motion sickness in a very small plane about 200 feet in the air. And it was 27 below on the ground. So I cannot believe I'm telling this story. And the last bit of it was quite bumpy. And I had 2 pairs of mittens on and a ski mask and the whole, and it was, there's no way, and the plane was this wide, the entire, myself and my father who was flying the plane. It was quite bumpy and I could feel it. Because that's my Achilles heel, I get motion sick. I could feel it, and I was like, oh no. There was no way to open a door, nowhere to turn, and sure enough, whoosh, the wall of ill came, and I swallowed it.
I wish you didn't tell that one now.
Twice. You asked. Hi.
How was it preparing and also performing the role of Prometheus the Classic in Dragon Age Inquisition?
Oh, that was daunting. BioWare called me and asked me if I would be interested in doing it, and I said, of course. And I did a lot of watching of documentaries, a lot of trying to climb inside the head of someone going through that particular adjustment in the world, and trying to be as authentic as I could about how someone like that moves through the world. And it was a huge privilege. And I was really nervous about how I was going to find the voice, but I happened to wake up that day with a little bit of congestion and a little bit of hoarseness, and I was like, thank you. I've since had done sessions for that without that, and it was fine. I could totally find my way again, but that was my true north for it.
I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the Chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him. It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hi. Nice sweatshirt.
Thanks. I was just wondering what your favorite romance option during the Mass Effect trilogy was.
I knew someone was going to ask this.
Garrus. Took over when we were recording that, and it went to another level, which was lovely. Hello.
Hi. Since you keep going through every convention and before coming here to AVCon, what is the funniest thing that you have ever encountered yourself or got yourself involved to?
In conventions?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't done that many. I've done, I think, maybe less than 10. The funniest thing? I don't know. It's usually flying and trying to get there. Oh, I don't have a funny story.
Everyone's got a funny con story.
There's a funny con story.
Like a question you've been asked, or something you've seen.
Oh yeah, someone put something in front of me that I don't think I did, but I signed it anyway. Sure. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, next. Hi.
Hey there, you were obviously Sam in Totally Spies. That show has inspired some of the internet's more interesting fan art. I was just wondering if you've personally come across any, and do you have anything to say about that?
It terrifies me.
Understand.
Sam and Mandy, actually. Yeah. I had to argue with myself in that show.
Hello. I'm sure a lot of us also remember you as Dr. Naomi Hunter in the Metal Gear Solid series. I just wanted to ask, had the first version of the voice in the first game, which had the sort of English accent to it, and then in the versions that came after it, of course, it was a different delivery. How did it feel to sort of do two different deliveries for the same character?
At first it was a little disconcerting, but I just always surrender to what the creator says. You know, I do what the company says, what they ask for, and that's all I focus on. So I get terribly confused if I do anything else.
Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me.
The skyrocketing demands of the war economy have fueled the demand for more soldiers and more fighting. This in turn led to the development of technologies to rapidly improve their combat abilities and control their actions.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello. I like to ask this of every voice actor that comes here, but what is the strangest and most memorable voice direction you've ever been given in the studio?
More yellow. I am not kidding.
I want to hear the story.
I was recording Spider-Man, the series in the 90s, and Mark Hamill and I think were in a session together, and we would literally get directed in colors from the director. I was like, what? I just had to figure it out. Hi.
Do you play as a Paragon or a Renegade?
Ha! My dirty little secret is I suck at playing. I spend so much time doing games that if I played them, I'd have nothing to bring to them when I do them. But if I played, I'd totally play Renegade. I always say Renegade is, well, Paragon is who I wish I was, and Renegade's what I wish I could say. Hi.
Have you played every game that you're in?
I'm horrible at playing games, but I've watched several of them be played. Yeah, and I just want to go back in the studio and do it again, because if I had known that, I would have done that a little differently. Hello.
Hello there. Yes, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. We don't just get to see main characters such as Master Yoda or Obi-Wan Kenobi, excuse me, but we also get to see some of the more minor background characters like other Jedi Masters. In your case, Aayla Secura, whose voice really suits the character. My question is, what was your inspiration behind bringing this character's voice to life?
Dave Filoni.
Ah.
Dave came in and they loved dialects and accents, and he had kind of an idea that he talked to George about, and we tinkered around with it, and that's just absolutely out of the heart and mind of Dave. He's brilliant.
Never able to dock with our ship in the middle of this battle.
We have no choice, Admiral. General Skywalker's condition may be critical. We must get him on board the Resolute.
Are all Jedi so reckless?
Just the good ones.
Just like James Earl Taylor for Plo Koon, how he was told one word, Gandalf.
Yes. And then with Riyo Chuchi, she's not Australian, she's not New Zealand, she's this strange sort of in-between, weird, like other planetary manifestation of that.
I bring word from the chairman of Pentora.
The chairman has finally decided to agree to our terms?
Not exactly. The chairman wanted to inform you of an impending alliance between Pentora and the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Very well. I shall contact the chairman. We can discuss the finer details of the terms later this evening. This is the ambassador's office. Maybe we'll find something here.
The Separatists are still recovering from their defeat on...
They're coming! Hide!
Nice hat.
Thank you. We've got a lot of NC7 gear coming. I like it.
Look, with Andromeda being an entirely different universe and story, have you or Mark been approached to do any form of like small introduction?
I can speak of none of that. Which honestly doesn't mean yes or no. Sorry.
Hi.
Remarkably coherent through that thing.
Okay. What's my question again?
Oh.
I'm glad it's not just me.
Screen Junkies made an honest trailer of the Mass Effect trilogy, and they called the male shepherd Space Jesus.
Tattoos, Battletoad, and Space Jesus.
Have you ever been called female Space Jesus?
No, but I have been called the biggest bitch in the galaxy. Sorry, that's what it was entitled. I don't mind.
Well then.
It means I'm large and in charge, and I'm okay with that.
Full of yourself. Hi. So you definitely do have a lot of DC characters, whether they be heroes or villainesses, especially now with a lot of DC movies and TV shows coming out. What DC character that you would voice would you like to see in live action or in a movie?
I don't know. Which would you pick?
Zatanna?
Yeah, Zatanna would be fun. Gigantic could be kind of fun as well. Or Killer for any of them, honestly. Hi.
I was just wondering, has there ever been a character from like a TV show or a book or something that you wanted to play?
Yes. Adama from the new Battlestar Galactica. Don't tell Eddie.
Yeah, there you go. Didn't played Bioshock Infinite the other week for the first time. Didn't realise you're actually the twin, so well done there. But my question is another Star Wars one about what nowadays would be a more obscure game, a Jedi Knight 3, Jedi Academy, where before Mass Effect was Mass Effect, you could choose whether or not your character was male or female. In your case, female with Jade and Core.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert for everyone who hasn't played, where you can choose the light or dark side sort of path. I noticed that once you choose the dark side, the entire demeanour of your player character sort of changes, bam, like that. My question is, what sort of direction were you given for the various lines of dialogue for both sides that you choose?
Basically, it's pretty straightforward. We don't record them in blocks, like we don't do all the evil lines and then all the good lines. We do them in with whatever requirements the production says. And they'll just tell me, okay, this one's down the middle, this one's neutral, this one's the dark side, this one's the light side, and I just have to switch. And it's up to the director to keep an eye and listen and make sure that I'm in the zone, but it's mostly up to me.
It's good versatility there too, yeah.
That's why, yeah, it's not just talking. Thank you.
And I've got to say, I've played that game. It's one of my favourite games.
Really?
Yes.
Good, yeah.
It's great. It's quite old now, that one. It's been on the It's still a great game.
It's great.
The Sith shall rule again. You're delusional. Kyle told me all about you. How you went crawling away after he defeated you. It's over. Ragnos will not be resurrected. The scepter is destroyed.
And Tavion?
Dead. When Ragnos possessed her, her body couldn't withstand the corruption. When I destroyed the scepter and Ragnos left her body, there was nothing left.
Are you here to witness the resurrection?
No! I'm here to kill you. Something that my old master couldn't do.
Rosh resisted it, you can too!
Rosh was weak! He was too afraid to grasp the true power of the dark side.
I can't let you do this, Jaden.
Then stop me, master.
Yay. Hi.
Me again.
Again.
You voiced Commander Shepard, but you also voiced Commander Sarah Palmer in the Halo franchise, which in the game you are an NPC character, and then you go on to voice her in the web series. I'm wondering, are you quite open to voicing something in one sort of continuity, then going into a different media?
I prefer that. I prefer that because I like to maintain ownership of the character. There's an anime series, Wolverine and the X-Men, that I took on largely because I wanted to keep control of, or just keep being the voice of Jean Grey. Yeah.
So would you be open to a Mass Effect like web series?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course. Whatever I am allowed to do by my keepers, I will do.
I think everybody wants a Mass Effect web series.
Yes, please. Let's make that happen.
Hello.
Hi.
When you are in the studio for like voice acting and stuff like that, especially in Mass Effect, because you have conversation, who's your favourite person to work with?
Well, I work alone, so it's whoever's in my imagination. I love the Liara stuff because I'm friends with Aayla and I know her quite well, and I can kind of imagine what she's up to. Plus, we have a great time. I've done a couple red carpet things, the fancy event things, where I had to dress up and stuff, and Allie's always my coach. She's like, don't wear that. Sorry. She's like, make sure you do this. Don't stand like that. Stand like this. Do this. Tweet this. Yes, ma'am. She's very good that way. Thank you. Thank you. You could just stay there and move it up and down. Hi.
Hello. I was just wondering, what is your favorite insult from any game you've ever been in?
I can't say it out loud, but it's from Bulletstorm.
You want some of this freak?
Damsel in distress, front and center.
Hey! Identify yourself or I will open fire!
Oh, listen, lady, please! We've been stuck here forever! Help us get an evac off-world!
Yeah? Go f*** yourself! You shitpiles give chase, I will kill your dicks!
What? What does that even mean? You're gonna kill my dick? I'll kill your dick!
That says it all, thank you.
Thank you, yes.
Out of curiosity, can you juggle?
No, I suck at it. But I can climb rocks and fall off stuff.
Valuable skills that I don't have.
You were hiding. Yes, hi.
Sorry, what are your favourite Renegade lines from Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3?
Well, of course, there's what I mentioned earlier. I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions.
If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human
I've had
lives.
enough of your disingenuous assertions.
What are your favorites? That's more interesting to me. What's your favorite?
I can't really remember my favourite from Mass Effect 2.
Yeah?
I can't really remember the games at all, actually. I've got a horrible memory. But I think my favourite from Mass Effect 1 was The Council Can Kiss My Ass.
The council can kiss my ass.
There you go. I like that one. The council can kiss my ass.
Hey, first off, I'm part of a group that's centered around Mass Effect called the Mass Effect Network, and they all say hi, and they're all very jealous of me. And, you've played Crem in Dragon Age Inquisition, and I was wondering what are your favourite lines of his, and what do you think he would say to someone going through the same thing as him?
I would say just keep going. My favorite lines, gosh, my favorite thing in general is just that Krem exists. And that I got to do Krem. That I got to be Krem. That I got to be him. Yeah, and getting to voice that next to Freddie Prinze Jr. is a joy, because he's such a hilarious, awesome human. Yeah, I just love the whole thing. I love everything about it. I can't pick.
Thank you.
Thank you.